Okay, hope this thing is on. So, in today's stream, this is the first episode of playing Jurassic, which we are playing the Rebirth campaign. So, I recently got the DLC, so this will be a first time playing a DLC of Jurassic World Rebirth. So, let's get on with it. So let's see if we can meet some new dinosaurs, or probably the mutant dinosaurs from the movie, which is the Mutodons and the Distortus Rex. So now we're heading to the main facility. And then we're gonna meet some new dinosaurs like Titanosaurus and Ocolops and whatever else is there. And probably the new Spinosaurus and the new Mosasaurus. Let's see. In 2005, Jurassic World opened its gates as the first public dinosaur theme park, but the genetic research that made the park possible never stopped. A facility on, I don't know what, dangerous work, responsible for carrying out. So I don't know what hybrid dinosaur that causes Jurassic World fall, which is the Indominus Rex. I don't know how you pronounce that. Okay, I see some people, and they are running. I wonder where they're running from. Oh, it's the Mutodons. Let's see. They actually look good. That's new animation, and it carries them out and fly. Alright, so this is Jurassic World Evolution 3, which is the Rebirth expansion. Alright, so let's get it started.
We've got Mutodon on wing. Minimal casualties so far, but not zero.
Okay, we need a much better aviary, but none of us have the authority to approve the risky experimental one. I can try to get the new director on board with it, while you two handle things here.
Around.
Okay, new recruit, just you and me now. That was Dale, I'm Callie, and you are having one heck of an induction. The workforce on the island stands no chance against a hunter like the Mutodon. We need to tranquilize it ASAP, or our recruitment team will be working overtime.
The experimental aviary has been approved, but the new director is on her way here. Can't imagine she'll be happy. I mean, a breakout in her first week?
Yeah, well, welcome to Ile Saint-Hubert.
Alright.
Okay, it's down. Great work there. Deep breaths, everyone, and let's fix this. I have a working theory that the Mutodon keeps escaping because it knows it's penned in. It's a very intelligent animal. An open-air aviary should give it the illusion of open skies, though.
We just need to demolish the old aviary to make room for the new one. Now we can build the open-air aviary where the old aviary used to be.
Alright.
We should make sure the workers have access to the hatchery.
And then we're gonna connect the path.
The open-air aviary uses a clever electromagnetic barrier, which should keep the Mutodon contained.
Around the island.
The barrier needs power to work, though.
Oh, hold up, so, back. I might have to pause the stream for a moment because I need to do something. But I'll be back. I'm gonna pause the stream. Alright, now that I'm back, let's continue with the Rebirth campaign.
I'll talk you through the island's geothermal power system.
So let's see. This is the view of the island. And it's pretty good so far. It's just like in the movie. So let's see. The network power.
As you can see, the geothermal supply pipe distributes power through a series of underground pipes. Those pipes branch off in two directions at junctions called geothermal splitters. Pipe networks should always end with a geothermal generator. It's the generators that deliver power to nearby buildings and life-saving experimental aviaries. We can build a new power network to expand the facility later, but we need that aviary powered yesterday. So let's use the existing pipes for now. First, let's build a geothermal generator near the open-air aviary.
Okay, done that.
Great. Okay, now we connect the generator to the underground power network via a splitter junction. Splitters only have two outputs, so find one with an unused output to pipe the generator into. You, my friend, just made your first geothermal power connection. And the open-air aviary is fully powered, so we can transport the tranquilized mutadon into it.
O'Connor, what is that?
That, Miss Halford, is a mutadon, an Il Saint-Hubert original.
They didn't tell you what we work on when you became Director of Operations?
I knew it was a research and development site, but Mullins, I didn't even know this island existed until I was offered the position. These animals can't be for show at the park, right?
They're not show ready. No, ma'am. Not all research is a success in that sense, but there's a lot to learn from them.
Yes, I'm sure. I think I need a word with my superiors. Please, keep up your work, and I'll be back in touch soon.
You just want to see the Titanosaurus and Tyrannosaurus Rex. What's that?
Nothing is getting through that barrier, so we can finally relax a bit. Great work. The mutadon may be hurt after its little adventure, though. Assign a ranger team to the open-air aviary, and they'll tell us what we need to do to make it comfortable. An aviary viewing gallery will also let workers observe it, so it's worth building one now, too.
So it's missing prey. We're gonna add that there. So we're gonna fix its habitat. And then the wetland.
The danger is over, and there are plenty of eyes on the mutadon.
Alright.
We've got some breathing space. So, let's see what's next on the agenda. Until now, this area has operated mostly underground. Not for the faint of heart down there. Trust me. It's time to expand. and we've been given assignments for setting the place up as a research site.
I'm pretty sure there
They're marked
should be
as
more
priority
dinosaurs
assignments,
in the island.
meaning someone in charge wants us to deal with them ASAP.
There's just one assignment at the top of the list right now, so feel free to accept it whenever you're ready.
Oh, and don't worry if we're spending more than we're making for a bit. We need to lay a foundation first.
Titanosaurus.
Profits can come later.
Okay, let's see assignments. Alright, let's do this.
I said we'd get the chance to build a new geothermal power network, and here we are. Exciting, right? So, there's another geothermal supply pipe on this site with more power that we can access.
Okay.
So let's take a look at that first.
So, what should I do next? Alright, we got a little bit of movie going on. And let's see.
Every site on the island has multiple geothermal supply pipes, each one providing a fresh reserve of power that we can tap into. By running that power through underground pipes and into geothermal generators, we can deliver that power wherever we need it. We can start our new network by building a geothermal generator nearby. Now we can connect that generator to the geothermal supply using underground pipes. As soon as it's hooked up, the generator will start powering nearby buildings. Great. Okay, so now we want to set up another generator in the area. For both generators to be piped up to the same supply, we'll need to place a geothermal splitter on the pipeline you just built. Go ahead and build a splitter now.
Alright, and then we're gonna add this.
Excellent. Now we can build another generator.
Okay, we're gonna connect this.
Pipe that generator into the unused splitter output and watch the magic happen.
There we
And
go.
voila, 2 geothermal generators running from the same supply. Worth noting, splitters can only have one input pipe, which splits into 2 output pipes. It's handy for branching out your network, but there is a gotcha. Whenever we split a pipe into 2, we also split the input power in half between each output. Use too many splitters, and you might not have the power you need coming out of a generator. So try not to overuse them.
Let's see.
And that's pretty much it. You're basically a
this is the gas
geothermal engineer
station.
now. Don't say you're one
The
to
gas
an
station from the
actual
movie where
geothermal
the
specialist, though,
characters get attacked
or
by
you might find a
megalodons.
pipe running through your accommodation in the morning.
Work is pretty self-directed here. Whenever you complete an assignment, feel free to pick the next one from your assignments list.
A critical part of any research site is having a crack team of scientists to handle various tasks. That's right. We need to go on a hiring spree. Of course, I tend to prefer machinery to people, and I'm pretty sure Callie prefers dinosaurs. That leaves you to make the judgment call on who to bring on board.
Alright, so let's see if we're gonna hire some scientists.
Those new hires will do nicely. Great picks.
There we go.
Oh, and just so you know,
I hired
it's sort of an unwritten
scientists.
policy here to never refer to a new hire as fresh meat. Let's not tempt fate, right? Still some priority assignments to go. Of course, we only have priority ones on us right now, but I guess managers just love labeling some things as more important than others. Like themselves. That was a joke. I didn't mean that.
And then what else is we gonna do? So let's see, we're gonna complete the necessary assignment. Alright, let's start this.
The main facility is where InGen first set up shop on Ile Saint-Hubert, and now you get to expand it out. We'll need some crucial infrastructure to support that. You never know when illness or injury might strike. So let's start with a paleo-medical facility.
Connect the paleo medical facility. It should be good right here.
The park spent a small to moderate fortune on creating the Mutadon, so we especially want them to stay in good health.
Assign an MVU team to the aviary hatchery to keep an eye on them. Good work. Okay, now, we need dinosaur genomes to create dinosaurs. And the park will sometimes send us genomes when we wrap up assignments. But there's only so much they can send to a facility that doesn't technically exist. Build an expedition center, and we'll be able to gather genome from some lesser used dig sites. You know, to avoid drawing attention to the whole secret island thing.
Recently, we managed to get funding for dedicated maintenance teams on the island. They can't fix years of neglected infrastructure, but they can keep things actually working, and I consider that a win.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Details. My point being, let's build a maintenance facility to keep this newly established site running smoothly. And naturally, let's make sure they're covering all this new infrastructure by assigning them to maintenance posts.
Let's see, connect to post. Let's see. There's the Rangers team. Well, looks like the Mutadon has hunted down the goat. Oh, so that's what it is. Okay, so we're gonna sign this.
Look at that. We've got all the parts to make this place a hotbed for research. Nicely done, new recruit. This area is really coming together.
Next.
Nice job. Oh, and it looks like there's just one more priority assignment to deal with. But I'm sure plenty more assignments are coming when we finish that one. Right. We need to take care of the workers on the island. It should be your favorite kind of assignment because, well, if you hadn't noticed, you and I are two of those workers. Now, workers need somewhere to sleep, obviously, and you can keep them happy by building restrooms and shelters. Of course, those two can also include the same activities if the reason you're in the shelter is scary enough.
Don't be gross, Mullins.
See,
hey, people get scared.
I mean, there's the power pipes. It connects the whole island. See, I guess there's nothing in here. See if we can add more scientists. Why is my dog barking? Then we're gonna need some shelters. Yeah, that should be good right there. Alright,
wow,
so that was good.
That all looks great. And if you've managed to save some of the fancier accommodations for yourself, I'm not going to judge, but I will need you to cut me in on it. No? Well, how about a luxury bunker? A decadent restroom? Wishful thinking.
Hey, I just wanted to say, you're really impressing me. And I definitely can't call you new recruit anymore. So, along with your new status of coworker, you've been assigned a handful of assignments. These ones aren't priority, but they're still important. Standard assignments are the bulk of our work, and they're how we prove we can be trusted to deal with the priority stuff. So, dear colleague, time for you to choose what we're working on next.
Okay, we're gonna complete at least 2 standard assignments. What's this?
Our colleagues across the island are struggling with a batch of medium-sized herbivores. Something in their genome is affecting their needs, so we're swooping in to help.
Okay, so we're gonna
the animals will get here soon, so let's
dinosaurs.
prepare. Not that I have advice on preparing for the complete unknown, beyond brace yourself.
Probably not right there. When will my dog ever shut up? Okay, that should look good for the Adamantosaurus. We'll give them water. Let's transport the Montosaurus here. So there's 4 of them. So let's see if there's any fossils. There's the Mosasaurus, Dilophosaurus, Aqualops, Quetzalcoatlus. Oh, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Yes, let's do that. So there's 3 and Montosaurus. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, I see one. So now we're gonna build a little paddock. Even though it's not that much, but it will work.
Aha! They have hyperosmolarity. One of their genes is increasing the salt concentration in their blood, which is making them thirstier than normal. Now we know what they need. We can accommodate and make them comfortable.
And that. Okay. Oh wait, I know. I know. Whoops. restarting everything again. Okay, let's see. They need brown fiber. They need wetland. And I guess that will be fine. Okay, so we just need a few minutes until the fossil is done, and then we'll release the T-Rex. Or maybe we could just release other dinosaurs. Okay, and that's another paddock. Alright, so I guess we could release some Parasaurolophus. See, there's 4 Montosaurus, 1 Pteranodon, so for the Parasaurolophus, they need water.
Procedure.
Yeah, so we're gonna wait for the Parasaurolophus to be done, and then the T-Rex skeleton should be complete. Excuse me. Alright, we have our new genome of the Tyrannosaurus. Alright, we'll save the T-Rex later. There's the Apatosaurus, Compsognathus. I guess they need more wetland. Alright, that should be good for them. the Parasaurolophus need some time.
Research is the gateway to us helping these animals. If you understand the problem in enough depth, the solution presents itself. In this case, the solution was a shocking amount of water. And that lake water is literally a chemical solution of water and minerals. So that's fun too. I'm rambling. Let's grab a photo of those animals drinking for our records.
Man, we could get the bonus.
Control reassigned. Synthesis procedure complete.
Alright, let's release some Parasaurolophus. And let's see. These are the Parasaurolophus from Dominion. And there's a carcass of a Parasaurolophus in Jurassic World Rebirth. Team. And let's see if any Advantosaurs can drink some water. Looks like all the Parasaurolophus are now tranquilized, so let's get them to their new enclosure.
Heading to pick up the asset. En route to collect the asset.
What they need, ground nut. Pretty sure what they need.
Progress. Asset transported.
Alright. For the Tyrannosaurus, we're gonna add the Rebirth skin of T-Rex. Okay, so let's do this. No, man, I can't release the T-Rex. It sucks. Okay, so let's see if we can get a good picture of the Parasaurolophus drinking. T2 Parasaurolophus. Where's the other?
Control retaken.
It's missing wetland. Let's see. I don't see any of them drinking water. Well, let's add this right here. And this right here.
Resuming patrol. Acknowledged.
It looks like the Montosaurus are just like checking some people. Checking the dinosaurs. So the Rangers are checking the Parasaurolophus, and now it's heading to the Amontosaurus. Okay, let's see. Alright. So now the Amontosaurus are now socializing. I don't see any dinosaurs drinking. Oh, alright, I gotta get to it quick.
Stand by for a vehicle return.
Great photo
There
for
we
the
go.
records there. And we can show the group that sent us these animals that we figured out the problem. Sometimes science is about bragging rights.
So now we got a picture of the Amontosaurus drinking. Let's see. We should do this one.
The park wants something special for display. And tell me, what's more special than family, huh? See, the species I've got in mind is actually a very distant cousin of us mammals, the Dimetrodon.
We've been asked for a specific trait, though, so we'll need to do some testing. That means synthesis, then observation.
Otherwise known as the old Paleo 1-2.
Genetic modification will improve our odds of getting the trait we need. That's done in the hatchery, before we actually synthesize the genome.
Okay, so we're gonna build like around it. There we go. And then we're gonna add a gate. And then we need a habitat for the Dimetrodon. And then they need this so they can swim. Because Dimetrodon can swim. And they need some trees. And they need some food because it's carnivore. Oh, we got new dinosaurs. Compsognathus. Coryzosaurus. I don't know what that is. Guanodon. Mutaborosaurus. We got Laracinosaurus. And I just wish we could release the T-Rex. So now let's release Dimetrodon. We could do like male and females, 2 males.
Synthesis is
and 2
underway.
females.
Excellent. I, for one, can't wait to see the Dimetrodon in person.
Oh, yeah, I was meaning to ask you, Dale. You accurately pointed out that they're a distant cousin of us mammals. So tell me, how much of a family resemblance to you should I be expecting? I'm guessing a lot.
Yes, Callie, I inherited the Dimetrodon's impressive
So
back
I guess we
tail.
could just do 2
Can't believe you
females.
never noticed it before.
Or we could release another. So we're gonna have to wait till the Dimetrodon will complete its hatchery. There we go. So let's see. It needs arid, meat, deep water, and cover. I guess it needs sand, arid. There we go. That's for the Dimetrodons. Parasaurolophus.
Personnel, stand by. Heading to pick up the asset.
And let's release one Dimetrodon. Guess it's a small dinosaur. And we're gonna tranquilize it.
Asset transportation underway.
Alright, let's see how it looks. And that's tranquilized.
Collecting asset.
Again,
So strange to think we're more biologically related to those animals than any other asset we work on here.
Funny how much can happen in 300 million years, huh? Anyway, we're almost done with this assignment. All we need now is to gather some data.
Time to analyze that animal. Our drones are outfitted with scanners custom built for research, so that's what we'll use. Just head to a hatchery, take control of a drone, and then scan the dinosaur from multiple angles to get all the data we need. Analyzing animals will also bag us some extra funding and let us optimize how to genetically modify the species. As if you needed more motivation to get that sweet, sweet data, right?
So let's see, how do we scan? Alright, so we're gonna use the drone and head to the Dimetrodon paddock. It might take a while to get there. Okay, so it looks like we're almost there.
Confirming asset delivery.
We're almost there to scan the Dimetrodons. But I'm not sure the Dimetrodons are visible to workers.
Confirming asset delivery.
Just give me a second. let's move this hatchery.
Releasing the drone.
Oh, there we go. Stop moving.
Good work. Look at you,
there we go.
advancing humanity's knowledge of prehistoric
Let's move the
genomes.
hatchery. Maybe we could do this. All right, there we go. So you can see the Parasaurolophus from here. So let's do this assignment.
Alrighty. Most of our funding comes from assignments, but we'll only be losing money if we don't maintain a site's economic engine too. Workers are key to that. To bring more workers to the site, we need animals with high enough research appeal to justify those workers spending their time here.
More workers also gets us more funding, and money is always handy to, pay for things we need.
So, more interesting animals equals more workers, which also
let's see
equals
what
more
we're gonna
cash.
do.
Everybody wins. Couple of funding pointers that I didn't mention before.
Negative, the control room.
Your finances are shared between all of the locations you oversee. That means one unprofitable research site hits the whole budget. So it's worth keeping an eye on things. Productivity also factors into making money. So watch out for your fellow workers too. Happy workers make for a happy budget.
So I don't know what's the next assignment that I'm gonna
You've
do.
all been busy while I was away. Very impressive.
Well, we aim to please, ma'am. You said you were talking to the park?
Yes, well, I've worked with the lead geneticist there before, and they've always been ambitious. A vision for the future is a wonderful thing, but not when it makes you blind to what's in front of you. But for now, I'd like to recognize your hard work by giving you all more responsibility. There are a couple of other locations that I'd like you to set up as fully fledged research sites.
Okay. Oh, access granted.
The island's luscious ancient valley
Am I
under your
transporting
management
to-
will be a space to research natural behaviors.
Ancient Valley.
It's currently home to the remarkable
Oh, you
Titanosaurus.
see Titanosaurus.
And I'd like you to try and naturally
Oh,
breed
we get
them.
to see the Titanosaurus.
The Riverside Laboratory, on the other
The
hand,
other side
will
of the
specialize in
island.
semi-aquatic animals.
Riverside.
A rather
Laboratory.
intimidating-looking T-Rex is enclosed there now.
Oh, you
and
can
your
see the
first
T-Rex
task
there.
will be to study how it hunts. It's a lot of responsibility, I know, but you've more than earned my
Yeah,
trust.
there's a lot of responsibilities.
Now, your funding does have to cover all 3 of these sites. And one site's profit or loss will affect your finances everywhere else, so keep an eye on that budget. Oh, and each site is already connected to the island's geothermal pipe network. I'm sure we'll get a chance to upgrade it at some point, but it should provide more than enough power for now. The island and its resources are at your disposal.
Okay.
But what you work on next
so does it mean that I have to choose
entirely
which
up to
one
you.
do I gotta do? Let's do this one, so we can see the Titanosaurus. Alright, then I wonder what happens if we do this mission. Like, do we get to see the Titanosaurus? Looks like a ancient temple. So this is Ancient Valley, and I see some Titanosaurus.
Welcome to the one section of the island guaranteed to have minimal human influence. The Ancient Valley. It's beautiful, green, my personal happy place, and
So
the
are these
perfect
dinosaurs
environment to
like
study
bigger
natural
than
dinosaur behaviors.
Brachiosaurus?
What more could you want in a research site?
So let's check the Titanosaurus. And they look pretty huge, not gonna lie. So let's see, complete the Valley Giants assignments, complete. Alright, let's start this.
Once upon a
So now
time,
we have the
InGen went to
new
great
genome
lengths
of
to
a
avoid
Titanosaurus.
dinosaur breeding. The company's new leadership is a touch more open to the idea, and we get to take the first steps. The task is simple in theory. Create a juvenile Titanosaurus through natural breeding. Best of luck staying focused, what with the wonders of life playing out in front of you.
Glad they're asking for the Titanosaurus here. Beyond them being incredible animals, we can gather its genome ourselves to help create males. After building an expedition center, at least. If we get any downtime while our dig teams do their thing, we could pick up a contract or two. Extra funding can't hurt while we're bringing prehistoric giants back to life, right?
There we go. And now we can gather
It's a small
all the
island,
Titanosaurus.
which helps us share expedition resources between areas. For every site you have an expedition center in, we'll be able to send out more simultaneous dig teams. If you want more fossil storage too, make sure you've got a science center in each of your sites.
So there's a Spinosaurus. Oh, okay. So now, let's see, we gotta get some scientists. Okay, let's get all the scientists. Alright, then now we can get the skeletons of the Titanosaurus. So it will only take a minute to finish gathering the skeletons of the Titanosaurus. Okay, so now we have our first tour going. Oh, starting it. So now, see, we're gonna release like a one male Titanosaurus. So it will only take 2 minutes of the Titanosaurus. So I will be right back. Only a few seconds to do the Titanosaurus.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
It will only take 5 minutes to do the Titanosaurus. So we're gonna wait till we release the female Titanosaurus. There we go. Alright, let's add a path.
Asset scan scheduled.
Alright, so we only have like 2 minutes to release the Titanosaurus. And I only have like a few $1 million left. Let's see. We only have a few seconds to release the Titanosaurus. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Incubation complete.
So I guess we just released the Titanosaurus, not the male one. So I guess I could see this new animation. Looks like the Titanosaurus has a big nose. It's like a dubious sauropod. Then we're supposed to like release the male Titanosaurus. So we only have like a $800,000. And we're supposed to release the male Titanosaurus. That's new. So I guess I can't do the male Titanosaurus. So, you know, we can probably just like end this episode right here. So, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so I can probably drop out brand new videos. So this is now the first episode of the Rebirth campaign. So I'll see you later. Bye bye. Peace out.